Ever wish your grenade felt like a miniature super? Imagine this. You launch a fusion grenade into a mob. It hits like a truck, explodes like a nuke, and clears the room before they even blink. And just when the ash settles, you've already got your grenade back. Then comes your hammer, then your barricade. And before long, it feels like you're in an endless cascade. Abilities on loop, enemies in a group, and you're the one dictating the pace of the fight. Welcome to Insightful Gaming. This is the Infinite Furnace Titan build, a self-sustaining, team-buffing, enemy-melting monster that lets you spam abilities non-stop while maximizing survivability and super regeneration. With Ashen Wake and Devil's Ruin at its core, this loadout is effortless to use but shockingly effective in high-end PvE content like Nightfalls, raids, and seasonal missions. If you enjoy builds like this, hit that like button, subscribe for more meta-breaking loadouts, and don't forget to join our Insightful Gaming Discord to squad up and share your own theory-crafted monsters. At the heart of this build is Ashen Wake, featuring the exotic perk Bring the Heat. This turns your fusion grenades into proximity detonating micro-missiles. They detonate on impact, fly faster, and refund grenade energy on kill, which means each throw is the start of another. As of August 2025, Ashen Wake is dominating the PvE meta, and for good reason. Its refund mechanic now scales by enemy tier, red bars give back 25% grenade energy, elites refund 50%, and bosses refund 100%. Even better, Fusion Grenade kills stun unstoppable champions, a huge boost for high difficulty content. Here's where it gets crazy. A single grenade kill can create a Sunspot from Sol Invictus, stack Roaring Flames, grant Restoration, and instantly feed back your next grenade. It creates a nuclear feedback loop where every action refuels the next. And if you're running Ember of Resolve, each grenade kill heals you for around 60 health, letting you survive the heat while you turn up the pressure. Enemies don't get to fight back. They burn, explode, and vanish. And you're already throwing the next one. Ashen Wake doesn't just make grenades stronger, it makes you unstoppable. Now that we've talked about the exotic, let's talk about the tools in your hands, the weapons that fuel the loop, finish the job, and keep your momentum burning hot. Your main weapon here is Devil's Ruin, and it fits this build like a flame fits fuel. Its Close the Gap perk lets you charge and fire a high-powered solar beam that applies Scorch on hit. Perfect for triggering ignitions, feeding ember fragments, and stacking roaring flames with every pull. Devil's Ruin isn't just flexible, it's functional. Champion stagger, ignition trigger, ammo friendly, this thing does it all. For an alternative, Sunshot still brings explosive solar chain reactions and great add clear. But Devil's Ruin's synergy with this loop gives it the edge. For special, we're running Mint Retrograde from Edge of Fate, a strand pulse rifle with rewind rounds and one for all. This combo means more uptime, more damage across groups, and easy procs for Ember of Benevolence, especially when clearing waves alongside your fusion grenades. In the heavy slot, we're using Outrageous Fortune. It's simple, strong, and reliable. This grenade launcher deals chunky splash damage, handles champions, and adds to the chaos with zero friction. This build uses the Solar Titan subclass to cycle abilities quickly and consistently. Burning Maul serves as your super for group clearing and orb generation. Your Rally Barricade grants Radiant and triggers grenade refunds via Bomber, making it central to your loop. The Throwing Hammer offers infinite use, kill, retrieve, repeat, while healing you and stacking Roaring Flames. The Fusion Grenade is your primary engine. It detonates instantly, refunds energy on kill, stuns unstoppable champions, and enables the full loop. The selected aspects amplify this cycle. Sol Invictus generates sunspots on ability kills, providing healing and ability regen. Roaring Flames increases ability damage with every kill, allowing your grenades and hammers to scale quickly. The Fragments lock it all in. Ember of Resolve heals you on grenade kills, giving around 60 health per target. Ember of Singeing accelerates class ability regeneration through Scorch. Ember of Benevolence boosts all ability cooldowns when you buff allies. And Ember of Solace extends the duration of Radiant and Restoration buffs. This setup keeps you buffed, healed, and dealing damage with almost no downtime. Before we move into mods, let's lock in the stat priorities that keep this engine running. Focus your stats on weapon and grenade. Maxing weapon grants a 15% flat damage bonus, faster reloads, and better handling. Perfect for getting the most from Devil's Ruin. Grenade over 100 is essential. It delivers a 190% regeneration rate and powers your entire loop with fusion grenade spam. Melee and class are supported passively by Ember of Benevolence, Sunspots, and Rally Barricade. There's no need to invest heavily in health or super. Survivability and energy return are already baked into your loop through healing, radiant uptime, and orb generation. Stick to these priorities and the build will run itself. Efficient, explosive, and always charged. This build runs a tightly optimized armor mod setup that supports your grenade loop, orb generation, and overall energy sustain. On the helmet, Ashes to Assets gives you bonus super energy on grenade kills, and you can pair it with Solar Siphon or Heavy Ammo Finder depending on the activity. Your arms carry firepower to spawn orbs on grenade kills, Grenade Kickstart for instant grenade energy on use, and Fastball for increased throwing speed. The chest piece is where you can slot in resistance mods suited to the encounter, as it doesn't directly affect the loop. On your legs, Recuperation provides healing when picking up orbs, Invigoration refunds melee energy, and Stacks on Stacks doubles the armor charge generated. Finally, the Titan Mark carries Bomber to refund grenade energy when using your class ability, Outreach for melee energy return, and Reaper to generate orbs after a weapon kill following Barricade. Together, this mod configuration ensures every grenade thrown pushes the loop forward, fueling your healing, energy returns, and ability uptime. This season's artifact mods supercharge the Solar Titan loop with even more ability flow and passive damage. Fever and Chill grants Radiant on Solar Precision kills, perfect for keeping damage buffs rolling with Devil's Ruin. Elemental Benevolence feeds your class ability energy every time you buff an ally, which you're doing constantly with Sunspots and Rally Barricade. Cauterized Darkness gives bonus damage against burning targets, which synergizes perfectly with your constant Scorch and Ignition effects. Elemental Daze causes debuffed enemies to trigger AoE explosions, stacking nicely with Scorch, Restoration, and Grenade Spam. Shoulder to Shoulder enhances survivability and regeneration when near teammates, while Radiant Shrapnel adds solar mini projectiles on Radiant or Scorch kills, turning every grenade or hammer kill into AoE pressure. Finally, Shield Crush boosts melee recharge and damage when under restoration, amplifying your hammer loop even further. These mods elevate your Titan into a full-blown PvE support engine, amplifying heals, buffs, and battlefield control in every activity. This build takes everything great about Solar Titan and cranks it into overdrive. You're constantly throwing grenades, triggering sunspots, healing off kills, and buffing your entire fire team, all while dishing out massive damage. Like, subscribe, and join our Discord. Thanks for watching Insightful Gaming. See you next time.